A robbery suspect in the hospital tonight after U.S. Marshals opened fire while serving an arrest warrant. Now, this happened in broad daylight near Southeast Sandy and 11th. Our Jenny Young was on the scene all afternoon tonight. She's been talking to witnesses. So, Jenny, what did people see? What did they hear?
Well, Jeff, as you know, a lot of people were driving by that area this afternoon while we were out there on breaking news coverage. So a lot of people saw it taped off. But we talked to witnesses who heard that gunfire, and one even saw law enforcement with their guns drawn.
And I'm sitting at my desk and I hear a pop noise and it sounded like a gunshot to me.
Portland police say they received a phone call around 10:30 this morning from the U.S. Marshals office, letting PPB know marshals would be in East Portland searching for a robbery suspect out of Washington state.
Unspecified location where they were working, but they let us know that they were doing an operation.
Sergeant Kevin Allen tells us around 2:30 this afternoon, marshals called officers to Southeast 11th and Sandy after shots were fired. Michelle Barrett, whose office is on 11th, had just returned from lunch when she heard a gunshot.
I get up and I look out the window and I could see a marshal drawn down on somebody in the driver's seat of that gray SUV, which is right next to my truck there.
I heard more than one saying, "Show me your hands, show me your hands."
Douglas Carmen lives here at 11th and Burnside. He says he was walking his dog when he heard gunfire and saw this.
I happened to look south onto 11th, and there was a police officer with his weapon drawn pointing towards that parking lot.
PPB tells us a robbery suspect was shot by a marshal. Another man who was in the car with that suspect was also injured, although it's unclear if that person was shot. Portland police are leading the investigation, but say right now they're not sure what happened in the moments leading up to the shooting.
That is part of the investigation, and certainly we'll be looking into that.
Barrett says while she didn't get a clear view of the suspect, she saw a lot of the ordeal unfold. She's thankful that no one else was hurt.
I heard the pop noise. I'm assuming he was shot at that point, and they had guns drawn on both sides for quite a while. I didn't see a passenger. I only saw him getting pulled out. They came and got my keys to my truck, moved it so they could yank him out of the car and take him to the ambulance. Just a lot of craziness.
So PPB says that two women who were with those two men were detained. It's unclear how they were connected to those two guys and if those two women were arrested. But PPB says the marshals are expected to put out some kind of statement giving more context. We're expecting that tomorrow, and we will continue to follow this as new details unfold. Reporting live tonight, Jenny Young, Point 6 News.
All right, Jenny, thanks for tonight's update on that shooting.